3 minute and 30-second speech, don't you think?
I can talk about Kansas basketball that long?
Motion to adjourn.
And the battle begins.
I listened to you guys there for
You
last
might as well have gotten Craig Miller on it.
So you did get up and watch this on television?
No, I didn't. I didn't know they played.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this meeting.
Oh, I just know you, Kurt.
Okay.
He's not talking about the exhibition.
Yeah, the exhibition game, he's talking about that. They played those 5 starters, wore them out, by golly, just so they could win, and we played 15 guys, gave them all a little play time, and just lost by 6.
It's a shame I can't say what I want to say with the light on.
I don't have a beep button here, so. All right, it is November, it is morning, so let's go ahead and get this meeting started, please. Can we have a roll call, please?
Kurt Voss.
Here.
Mike Ratajczyk.
Here.
John Dietmeier.
Here.
Brad Mitchell.
Here.
Steve Richardson.
Here.
Steve Struberg.
Here.
Jeff Moheski. Josh Brinker. Steve Sullentrop.
Here.
Greg Scornia. Here. Susan Waterman.
Here.
We could stand for the pledge, everyone. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do want to welcome Mr. Struberg to the board. This is his first meeting. He's been appointed and approved by the City Council, so we welcome you to the Public Works Board, and your job is to represent the citizens and make sure that the water and the sewer work properly in this town. So welcome.
Just for the record, it was a close vote.
It was close. Doesn't matter how you got here. There's a lot of people hold office that did it by close votes. It doesn't matter. So you're here. Approval of the minutes from October 10.
So moved.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes from October 10. Is there any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. They stand approved. Nothing under priority. What about wastewater?
Well, I tell you, wastewater is actually flowing real well. It's been staying where it needs to. The treatment plant's running real well. We're pressing sludge. We're hauling it over to the property over on the airport side of the river and spreading it out there. Everything is working real smooth.
How's the new guy working out? Took John's in.
Oh, Kevin. Kevin's doing great. He's stepped up to the responsibilities. He's handling things just the same as John did. We haven't skipped a beat down there.
Good.
It worked out real well. He's doing a really good job.
And we have John still working on pre-treatment at the Industries.
Yes, we will. He's kind of busy off doing his retirement stuff right now, but he will be coming back to help us with the pre-treatment stuff. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Anything else on wastewater? Not, we'll move into water. We got an invoice from Donahue.
Yes, we actually received 2 invoices. One of them we received last month, the day after we had our packet together, so we couldn't get it in the packet for last month, so they're both doubled up on this month. One is for the meeting we had, which was the $262, and the other one was for paperwork and handling of the bids and everything that Donahue did through that process.
Are you recommending approval?
Yes.
All right. Any discussion or motion to approve the invoices?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. I take it to approve both? Both invoices for $262.45 and $2,656.71. Any discussion? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. By your vote, they are approved. All right, then Kevin, you want to take us into the 353 update?
Yes, added this into the packet so that you guys could see where we're still standing and sitting with the 353 Corporation's loan from years back when the Heidemann Industrial Park was developed. Just want to keep you guys informed on how much what is still outstanding and where we're at on it.
That's just for informational purposes.
Really just
but
informational.
For the new folks, years ago, as part of, even before everybody's time on this board, it was to, rather than go out and borrow on the open market, we loan money from the water fund to them with interest, and then they have paid some back as land sales happen.
Land sales, yes.
You know, hopefully, I think everybody thought it would be paid back sooner, but that's what that sheet is in there for. Anything else on water?
The only thing is, I'm back on the water tower real quick. We will be having a pre-construction meeting December 5th with the contractor that will be doing the work, trying to get everything lined up as far as start time, which is in February, how they want to mobilize, where they're going to set material, how we're going to handle all that situation up there. So we'll keep moving forward on that.
Anything else underwater?
No.
Any other business? Any other old business? Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I was hoping to get this on the agenda, but I thought about it on my way in this morning. Just an update on capital improvement sales tax. We did, Public Works, Public Services did meet at the last meeting to discuss 3 potential projects that we're looking at. One would be a $1.5 million water tower on the east end of town, specifically somewhere along South Point Road. In addition, we also are requesting $1.5 million to continue our slip lining. I think currently we do about $160,000 a year, so that's about projected out over the potential 8 to 10 years that the capital improvement sales tax is looking to or is requesting from the voters. In addition, something maybe a little more not so kind of a secondary item, we're requesting $250,000 to construct a mechanical type storage shed out at the Public Works facility. That to me is very beneficial, especially with all the investment that we've put in our new equipment, things of that nature. We were hoping that it will house the Vector truck, which sits outside currently. In addition, we are purchasing a new bucket truck, which is a pretty extensive purchase, so we're hoping to house that in this new building as well. So if all things go well, those are the 3 projects that we as staff has identified, and I've not heard anything from you all, so if there's anything else that you guys can think of, please bubble that up to Kevin or myself as soon as possible.
Yeah, the chairman of the sales tax committee is our own John Vietmeyer here, who's trying to herd a bunch of groups of people, and the committee, I think, is hearing lots of proposals from parks and economic development and, you know, on various projects that will far exceed the capital sales tax if approved by the voters. But our committee did, this board did submit those 3, and John did a good job of presenting that to the board last week. So stay tuned on that, and we don't know what'll make the final cut, but it should happen sometime before probably February, I guess. John, anything else you want to add?
Well, no, but if you do have ideas or hear anything from the public that would help us out on this, I mean, we're looking for projects that we'll be able to take to the voters to be able to get that half-cent improvement tax approved, so.
Anything else under old business? Anything else for new business?
Said one more item, if you get a chance, up on the overlook at Weber Heights, there are 2 automatic flushing stations that were constructed on the end of 2-inch water lines, dead-end 2-inch water lines rather than flush hydrants. The goal of that being that we can control, it's a timer, kind of like an irrigation type timer that's tied directly in the storm sewer. So it'll flush the water height, or the actual 2-inch water lines to try to keep the water quality up as much as possible in that subdivision. What it really does is Kevin's guys really only have to go out there once a year to change a battery, rather than flush hydrants on a continual basis. So we're transitioning into that being the norm. So it's a totally contained, it's kind of like a utility box is all you see. And it's just got a valve in there that turns on at a preset time that Kevin can set up to, I believe, 9 times a day. So we won't be doing it that much, obviously. But we have all the control, and we could kind of just, it automatically works, kind of keeps us out of it, keeps the manpower down, and can provide a continuous flow of water through that water line. So just
And also, these flush stations, they will be flushing either into a storm drain or into the sanitary, so they're not going to be just spreading out across the ground and causing any issues with standing water or anything like that. So it's not going to be, they should be basically out of sight, out of mind. It's going to look just like a communications, like a cable TV or an Ameren UE box sitting there, so.
Any other discussion for the good of the order? I have one thing. I would ask at the next month that we put on the agenda the election of a chairman and a vice chairman of this board. I will be resigning at the December meeting. I'm moving out of the city limits, not far, but I'm moving out of the city limits. So I've been on this board a long time. I was thinking, geez, when I came on, all 4 members that came on are now deceased. So I'm really hoping that nothing bad happens to anybody that's here, nor to me. But when I sat in those chairs, every one of the 4 members that were on the board is no longer with us on this earth.
Right.
So, and I think the board will also need to get another ex officio member to the mayor, because the mayor or the board's going to have to make a recommendation for one of these folks to step up. So I will attend the December meeting and run that until you all elect a chairman and then resign at that time. So it's been a good run, and I think we're leaving everything in good hands, and Kevin's done a masterful job, I think, of getting us, the transition there. So that's all I've got to say. Anything else for the good of the order? Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Is this a record?
This is a record. Mr. Struberg is the, usually these meetings last 15 minutes. There was a time when these meetings lasted 2 hours when we were building that sewer treatment plant, so we like them to run this way. This is what they promised me when I came on. Oh, the meetings will never last longer than 15
Boy,
minutes.
they did, too.
And it
Oh, they
wasn't
were
much
long.
longer. We were here for 2 hours. So I think I heard a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We are adjourned, so. I bought 40 acres.
I can do that.
I hope 40 acres on 4 miles.
Coming to the limits.
When's your house going?
To show, to come.
If you want to buy it tomorrow,
I know.
I got one right down the street from you.
we're closing next.
Every other morning.
Does he respond?
Oh, yeah, I talked to him. I think